Hi there, New York divorce attorney Bryan Hutchinson. Today's topic is weaponizing a child in a divorce or custody case. Now, I've seen this topic come up in 3 recent cases, and both the parties doing the weaponization were both male and female. The easiest way to lose custody of your child is to weaponize your child against the other parent. And by weaponization, I mean, for example, if you're the custodial parent, you should not schedule activities for the child on the days that you know are the non-custodial parent's regular visitation. And whether you're the custodial or non-custodial parent, you shouldn't speak negatively of the other parent. You shouldn't be bad-mouthing one parent to the child, telling the child this person is horrible, they're this, they're that, or telling the child, mom or dad hit me, slap me, mom or dad have a mistress or a man, or whatever the situation is. That is completely inappropriate. Remember, it's not what the other parent did to you or how you personally feel about the other parent. It is what is in the child's best interest. So you shouldn't do things that would prevent the child from having a healthy parent-child relationship. Now, in all 3 cases that I've mentioned, there was issue of domestic violence. And I have to remind my client that just because the other parent did something, whether it's verbal or physical, that was offensive to you and may have been witnessed by the child, does not mean that parent automatically gets cut out of the child's life. What that means is that parent is going to have to get some counseling, some parenting skills, some domestic violence counseling. Of course, the court is always going to appoint an attorney for the child, and that attorney is going to visit with the child. That attorney is going to talk to his client or her client and see whether this child has a genuine fear of the offending parent, whether this child wants to have a relationship with this parent. And if the child can understand and appreciate the nature and circumstance of what's at stake and wants to visit with the non-custodial parent, or the offending parent rather, the court is going to allow some form of visitation. The visitation may start off originally as supervised visitation. It might be for a few hours per day. And then it eventually may become unsupervised for a couple of hours. Then it might be unsupervised for a whole day. And if the non-custodial parent has adequate housing, the child may eventually have overnight visits. But if the custodial parent continues or do things that interferes with the child having a parent-child relationship with the other parent, and that behavior continues, that could serve as a basis for that parent eventually, one day or at some point, getting custody of the child. So be mindful of what you say in front of your child. First of all, you should never ever discuss the custody or visitation dispute with the child at all. That's not the child's business. That has nothing to do with the child. That's a relationship or a dispute between the parents. You shouldn't be on the phone talking to your girlfriend or your friend, your mother, cousin, whatever, and you're bad-mouthing the other parent, and the child is in the eardrop. The child is there playing somewhere in the living room, dining room, and could hear you bad-mouthing the parent. That is not good. If there's a forensic evaluation, for example, in a case, a report, That report should be nowhere near this child. This child should not read it, should not see it. If there's a petition, the child should not see the petition, should not read the petition. The child should not see or hear anything that you and your attorney are discussing, or any communication you have with your attorney. So if you want to have your child develop a good, positive relationship with the other parent, you should be mindful of what you say, how you say it, when and where you say it. And you should, because all of these things could be considered by the other party as some form of weaponization by you against the other parent, and it may affect your visitation or your custody. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like. If you have a specific question you want to ask me, visit my website, bronxtriallawyer.com. Send me a question through the website, and I will get back to you. Thank you.